Hello everyone, I got this John Deere from one of the neighbor. It has not run for more than 2 years. They had it sitting outside, so first thing I took the filter out and it's not in a good condition. I'm gonna try to check everything else, how everything looks. One thing I noticed is the inside of these fuel lines starts to get, they close the passage so none of the fuel can pass through. Definitely needs another carburetor. I'll check the inside the piston, take the valve cover off, make sure everything looks good. About to take this cover off to see how inside looks. I got a new fuel pump anyway, new carburetor, new spark plugs. I got new battery. And let's see if it runs. I don't like how this wire is pretty tight. It's supposed to have a little slack to it. To get the fuel pump off, you need this and the bottom 10mm removed. Got the cover off. Looks pretty awful down here. Okay. There's two 10mm bolts here. Open those and the carburetor will get disconnected and it's full. Through and through, there was water in here. Water went inside. Now we gotta open this and check it out. Oh, gosh. I don't think this engine's gonna run. It's in the worst case. I did a piston wash. I use a lot of WD-40. Let it sit for a few hours, flush it out. Took the spark plugs out, and of course they're in the worst condition, full of water. Cleaned this up as much as I could. I'm gonna put new carburetor on. To do this, you're gonna need to remove this spring here. It's very tiny, and it's a hook. You're gonna twist and take it off. So you have to disconnect the choke and the accelerator, and all you need to do is just twist the carburetor, take these out. Make sure your fuel shut-off is disconnected. Normally one wire is grounded and one comes from the positive side. And let's get a new carburetor in here. Before you torque your carburetor, you have to make sure there are two things are done. You got to put gasket here, and the choke link here has been threaded through that. Otherwise you can't do that when it's connected. There's 8mm bolts here. We're just going to tighten these up. I'm not going to connect that fuel system right now. I'm just going to put my own bottle and feed the fuel, just because I don't know what's going on under there or how inside the bottle looks like until I get to it. So right now I'm just going to feed my own fuel and get this thing to crank. So I just temporarily put the cover on, the new shield and a filter on. What I'm going to do is spray it with the starting fluid, and put the filter cap on so we can seal this guy up. And let's see if this thing wanna start. So here's what I've done so far. Got a new starter motor, new carburetor, new ignition switch, because the old one probably is destroyed because of the rain and has no keys. I also got the engine to do a WD-40 wash, put new spark plug, and so far this thing is running. I'm going to button everything up, inspect the fuel tank, clean it up, and put some gas in and run it and see how it goes. To clean the fuel tank, you have two options. You can either take it off. Let's see how it looks inside. Alright. Most likely, yep, the seal for the gas cap and the mechanism is broken. I'm gonna pick that up and see. I don't see anything else, just those things. I'm gonna try to vacuum those, run the pressure through this, clean all the line, and then put new gas in. We're eventually gonna need new cap because the valve in here is gone. Alright, so I just got new carburetor, put in the battery. Starter solenoid, I had to replace it. It's very bad, the old one. Got new starter motor on, got a new ignition switch on, and a new filter. The tank looked fine, I cleaned it up. Right now I didn't attach the fuel pump completely, but I'm just gonna check it out. I got a new filter in there, and let's see if this thing wants to start on its own. Start this guy. Alright, this thing starts on its own, runs on its own. One thing I gotta do right now is to secure everything properly. So I gotta put the shield back in. Now I'm gonna put the shield back in, cover back on, and tie everything together. One thing I don't like is where the one bolt for the lower the fuel pump is. You can't put any socket on it, it touches the frame, but you have to go slowly with the ratchet. We got this one running. Next is the deck right there. And the problem with the deck is this guy is completely out. Gotta replace that. That side is good. Idler pulleys I'm gonna keep, so let me talk to the customer, see what I get. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you in the next video.